An excellent salesperson. An excellent salesperson is a person that will sell a mediocre product. What do we think is a mediocre product? Product that does not have head or does not have tails. Product that is of its cheapest level. One of the cheapest commodity that you can talk about. So an excellent person will sell that kind of product better, faster, and more profitably than a mediocre salesperson will sell an excellent product. Let me break it down for you. Now, I want to bring this example to us. How many of us remember this boy last year? There's one boy that was selling aquarina water, pure water. Last year that was trending on social media. How many of us remember? Yeah. You remember that boy, Abi? Yeah. That boy that was saying, "Don't small boy in the bus stop," the way he was selling that pure water, he was like, "This pure water is going to help you to cure, it's going to cure your back pain, it's going to help you to increase the hemoglobin in your system. Do you know that when you take this sachet of pure water, it's going to help you from suffering from dehydration?" That product is a mediocre product. Meaning pure water is what? Common. True of us. Pure water, you don't even need to advertise pure water. You are thirsty, go and drink water. You finish eating, go and drink water. You understand? But that boy upgraded himself to an excellent salesperson and went extra mile to tell you the importance of drinking water. And at the end of the day, people were buying that pure water. That sachet water finished. He now started advertising table water. The table water finished. People were asking, "Go and bring water. It's your own water we want to drink." And there were other people clustering around that park, motor park, and was saying, "Buy your pure water." They say, "No, be your own we won't buy." Now this boy own we won't buy. So you can see the way the boy has positioned himself as an excellent salesperson. Imagine you are a realtor with Affable Homes Limited. Your product is properties and land, isn't it? Are you aware that Affable Homes have other competitors as real estate companies in Nigeria? Now, what will make a billionaire or a multi-billionaire or that man in Ladipo or that man in Teddy Osho to buy property from you as an excellent salesperson than the other person from the other company? Or let's even leave the other company. The same Affable Homes Limited. All of us now, we are competing to make sure that we can get sales, close deals, make sales, and earn our commission. Now, what is going to differentiate you to be an excellent realtor than the other realtors in Affable Homes Limited? January 27th, some people were gifted tagged as what? Top sales realtor of the year. Is it not true? And Affable Homes have what? More than up to thousands of realtors in Affable Homes Limited. But one person was singled out as the what? As the top. So what made that person to be at the top? Are we together now? That is what this particular slide is talking about. You must master the game. You must master your business. You must master your product, so that you are going to tell me beyond all reasonable doubt why I should concur. Don't forget, the topic is teaching us how to become a real estate consultant than a salesperson. And when you position yourself as a real estate consultant, it is going to give you what? Better way to close deals. Have that at the back of your mind as you are going through all this life. You have to have self-belief. And how do you strengthen your self-belief? One, knowledge that you get. There's a saying that goes, where your power stops, there another person's what? Power what? Begins. You don't expect the thinking or the reasoning of a normal graduate of Unilag to be like a master degree holder in University of Chicago. Will that reasoning be the same? It's not possible. If you want your reasoning to reach as to that person that did masters in University of Chicago, find yourself in University of Portsmouth in England and go and study masters. Do you understand? By the time you get to that level, both of you are what? Equated in the same knowledge. Another is the words you hear. The kind of words that you hear will also strengthen or build your what? Self-belief. Now, your action. Of course, we say, everybody say generally that what? Actions speak louder than what? Words. When somebody is telling you, teaching you, this is how you can make sense, this is how you can make sense, you will hear the thing and you say, write on, write on, write on. And when you finish, you just go to your house and sleep. Next week, Thursday, yo man, write on, you're saying it well, you're saying it well. Next week, you go and sleep. Will you get any results? No. You need to practice what you have what? Heard or what you have learned. It is from there you will not actually know if those words or knowledge you acquire, whether you can, if when you put them to practice, to see if you can get what? Results. Then lastly, your imagination. You see, this one is very powerful. Imagination. This imagination can either make you or mar you. Your imagination. I believe that one day I can dethrone that again. I believe it very, very much. Your imagination matters a lot. Hey, how can I even make these sales? Hey, imagine somebody is eating commission of 5 million. Somebody is eating commission of 1.2 million. Hey, even 5,000 naira I'm not saying. Can I be able to do this thing? This is what you're telling yourself. Your what? Undermining your what? Your specialty, what you know that you can achieve. Your ability. Don't even think yourself, even if you've not sold 3 months, tell yourself that the day you go sell, hey, shut down. That is shut down, everywhere shut down. That is how your mindset should be. You understand? Because even Bible said, I will restore the years that the locusts and cankerworms have what? Eating. You are children of God, so you must think like you're a winner. You are a rich man, you will do it already. Even if you have not seen it. Have that faith. That is what? Imagination. With these 4 key words, you find out that you will have strong self-belief. Now, let us go to what is selling. Selling is the transfer of your enthusiasm about your product and service to the customer, such that they come to feel that enthusiasm deeply enough to buy from you. Enthusiasm there simply means a very strong energy. Okay? Like being eager. Are you with me now? So, when you are, imagine, let's take 2 people for example now. Hello sir, how are you doing? My name is Mr. J. Martins. I like your outfit. Sir, you look like you already have a lot in your hand. But do you know that I can also add something that can be of more value to you, that can even give you about 1.2 million naira before the end of 2 weeks. This is what I've done now. Please, if I tell you this kind of thing, will you give me audience or not? Sure. You would like to hear. I am trying to sell something. If you remember the topic, I said how to place value before what? Commission. I won't sell market, I won't sell land. But I don't tell the person say, we get land for our burgers, we get land for our car, we even get for a boozer. I will tell you, sir, buy the one for a boozer, buy the one for a boozer. That one they move fast. Is that what I want to hear? But I've just told him something now, I'll be like, tell me how. By the time I tell him how, I will not say, okay, first and foremost, do you know that you can also invest? I have started with value. We started saying something else before I go down for him to come and what? Invest with Affable. By the time I discuss with that kind of person, maximum 1-2 days, Allah has what? If it is not outright payment, it will become what? Initial deposits. A transaction that's supposed to worth 2 million, the man can end up paying 500,000 or 1 million naira. Has it not started? It has started. So, selling, like I said, is a transfer of your passion about your product and services to the world customer. And don't forget, when you're talking to your prospect or your clients, you know that they read your body language. They read your body language. Even if you're chatting on the phone, they also imagine your body language. I can detect someone's tone or vibes from what? The chat we are chatting. I didn't study psychology, but I'm good at that. So you must have that passion for your product. Imagine somebody telling you, Oga, we are selling land, we are selling land in Asaba, we are selling in Owerri. You can buy, sha, you can buy, sha, you can buy, sha. That sha alone, Oga, come up for my phone. Do you understand? But when you come to someone and be like, sir, actually, if you remember when Buhari was in power, the maximum exchange rate for dollar to naira was 800 naira. But look at it now, today being February 22, do you see that dollar is heading for 2,000 naira? Yeah. And I know that you have about 3 million naira in the bank. So let me help you work it out. 2 million divided by 800 naira. Look at how many dollars it's worth. Maybe it's worth about, give or take, let's say it's worth about $1,000. I'm just giving an example. Then, sir, let me work it now. That your 3 million naira in the bank. 3 million divided by 1,800. The thing has dropped to like $250. Sir, do you see that leaving that money in the bank is not going to help you at all? It's, as a matter of fact, it's going to cause you more harm than good. Why not pull that money out and put it into real estate so that it's going to help you store the value of the money? Property that you buy 2.5, by the time you finish perimeter fencing in Ibuzo, the property will increase to 5 million. You see that your money has gone up. It is going to be fighting tete-a-tete. It's going to have this close edge protection against inflation swallowing your money. Time will come in the next 3-5 years, that money you can send. This is what I'm telling that person. Is that not passion? Am I not helping the person? Am I not giving passing information to the person? Vital one that is affecting all of us at that moment. At that moment, am I thinking about my condition? No. I am what? Passing value. That is it. Enthusiasm about your product and what? Service. You must have feel for that person. Let the person know that you are doing the person more good than no 0% harm at all. You're not collecting. You might say, okay, send me your account. Let me send it. No, not my account. Here, look at the company's account in the flyer. You're even being transparent. But when the person transfers the money, say, oh, thank you very much, thank you very much for this advice. I didn't really know. As a matter of fact, I even wanted to use this money and go and buy phone. Or I wanted to use this money and go and buy a vehicle. So people will tell you now that motor now are assets. It's just for the time being. It's like, no, currently now, it's appreciating. You understand? Cars appreciate now. But it's just for the time being. It will not last for long. You will never compare it with real estate. You understand? Because that vehicle will break down. You will repair it. What am I even talking about? Is fuel not increasing? The fuel is increasing. You go use money buy fuel now. But real estate, when you put your money there, go and sleep. Nobody is calling you for service charge. Nobody is removing SMS charges from your property. No, these are the things that you are going to use as what? Your selling points when talking to your what? Prospect. And as such, when you have done that, look at the end part of this definition. It will now be that such that the person you are talking to will now feel that interest, that synergy, that value deeply enough to do what? Buy from you. That is the meaning of this definition. Some people are doing marketing, but their marketing is actually begging. While some people are doing marketing, they are actually what? Selling. Presenting yourself as what? A real estate consultant than a what? A salesperson. A salesperson will beg. A real estate consultant will what? Sell. That is what it means. Let's go to the next slide, which is the laws of successful selling that affect what? Psychology. Now let us see those things that will differentiate us from begging and selling. Let us have them at the back of our mind. We have a lot of laws. We have a lot of laws now. We have a lot of laws. Now the first law is the law of possibility. The law of what? Possibility. You can see from the graphic there, from the graphic picture, you can see the word and the paper is what? Impossible. But we are removing the word, the prefix, which is what? I am. And what are you left with? Possible. You shouldn't have anything like impossibility in what? Your dictionary. So law of possibility, it connotes or it states that if you are relentless to win, that relentless means if you are eager, in a sure win, as in I no gree for anybody, I want to what? Win. Life will surely make a way for you. Has anybody had this kind of experience? Like for a particular course you're chasing, for a particular thing that you're chasing, you kept chasing it, despite all the discouragements, the downsides and everything. You kept moving. At the end of the day, you achieved that thing. Has anybody have that kind of experience? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. In short, a typical example is student undergraduates, people that are in university. Okay? Despite all the strike, despite all the lecturers do this, do that, their goal is that I go do this thing, so I go graduate. At the end of everything, they will definitely what? Graduate. A course that is supposed to study for 4 years, you end up studying for 6 years. At the end of everything, you will see what? Graduate. That is what I'm talking about. So you must believe in yourself and in your abilities to perform. You must believe that you have the ability to get any goal you set because you can. No room for excuses. Do you know that it's poor people that give room for excuses? Okay, look at it now. Those of us that are online, you need to see the people that are here physically. I'm not trying to say that those of us online are giving excuse, because if you're giving excuse, you will not even be online. It shows that you really want to get value. The circumstance, the factors that wanted to disturb us from not getting this lecture was what? Rain. But did it deter us from not coming? No. Did it deter us from not joining online? No. Because you that is joining online is your MB, and your MB na data, and your data what you use by money. So against all odds, you are still here and you are what? Getting value. Law of possibility. You can. There are some of us, even when I went for a workshop at Enugu last week, one of my downline came all the way from Ebonyi State. That shows that he can. Consistency, non-stopping. Okay, I go to the next one. Always, never give room for excuse. Nah, this thing, I will do it tomorrow. And I cannot do it, I'm tired. See, now the cloud is changing. This one, that one, this one. Now you say you never be serious. You don't want to help yourself. So for the law of purpose, it states that understanding that your product can change the world is the key to unlimited sales. If you want to make unlimited sales, you must understand real estate, A to Z. Don't leave any stone on top. You must know the terminologies. You must know the concepts. You must know the types. You must know how to get your particular selected audience, or the people that the actual people that you're supposed to talk to. Imagine you going to go and meet Agro man to come and buy land. That means you don't even know what you're doing. What we have, Agro man never drink champagne finish, he never pursue Ashawo finish, they tell him come buy land. No, that is not it. Are you together now? So you must understand your product. Look at it. It says the key is understanding the connection between your products and the impact it can make in the world. One thing I know for sure that with real estate, one information I know about real estate that can be of purpose and impact the world is real estate can help you save your money from crashing due to what? The valuation of Naira. Do you see what information now? That was the example I gave initially. That is number one. And then that it can also help you to what? Get limitless residual income. I am working in a bank, but I can use real estate to make millions of Naira that I will cash out. That bank will pay me in 10 months. I will use it and get in just one transaction. 2, information. And what? Many more. So it shows that for you to have this purpose, for you to understand To get this knowledge, you must understudy what? Real estate. Know the mission and the vision of Affable Homes Limited. If you can fall in line and work in line with Affable Homes vision and mission, you will see that you are not working amiss. You work purposefully in order to what? Make ends meet. That is what this law of purpose is trying to talk about. Understanding your products and how your products can change the world. Affable Homes Place says, I'm a real estate consultant. I make good money with which I will use to better my life and impact lives around the world. I cannot be stopped. I am financially free. I cannot allow anything to deter me from achieving my aim. That is our pledge. We recite it every morning. And that thing goes a long way. When we are reciting that thing, I told myself I don't want to be reciting that pledge casually. I want to be reciting it meaningfully. Because it's going to help me what? Push towards achieving my own personal goal. Of course, when I'm chasing my personal goal and I'm achieving it, I'm also indirectly achieving what? The company's what? Goals. Then the next one is law of rejection. This is where some of us are having issue. I won't lie to you. This thing really kills so many people's spirits and morale. I will not lie to you. So let us see what the law of rejection is trying to tell us. It states that being comfortable with rejection is the beginning of success in selling. Can you imagine that? If you're comfortable with people telling you no, please get out of my shop. Please, you're disturbing me. Or the person, you keep chatting the person. If you look at your chat with that person, for the past 10 days, only you dey chat, no response. Or you keep calling the person does not answer your call. Even when you call again, you see the person is on call, the thing is telling you call waiting. Meaning that the person is seeing that you're calling, abi? You're expecting the person to call back, the person not call back. You're calling the person not call, pick the call. The person is even actually busy your call. That is the beginning of what? Success. We are trying to teach you how you can turn your rejection, your no, into what? A platter of what? A platform where you will use the what? Skyrocket into making tremendous sales. Now look at it. It says the selling business is a business of rejection. It's not everybody that will buy your product. Handle rejections by realizing that it is your what? Advantage. Don't forget, I told you something about self-belief. The last one was what? That last one there was what? Imagination. The first was knowledge. The second was the word you hear. Then your action, and then your what? Imagination. You understand? When your imagination is no problem, no problem. You said no. That is one trial that what? Failed. That trial will help you work upon your next target. Your next target tells you no. I hope you know that as they're telling you no, there is something that is coming your way, which is what? Experience. As they're telling you, as they're rejecting, and they're telling you no. That thing that you told that person that he said no or rejected you, will you repeat it next time? No. Thank you very much. And this is why I said it's a stepping stone for what? Making tremendous sales. Because by the time you do it, and then you now hit one, it now makes sales. Hello, they say experience is the best teacher. With that, all those no, and final yes, when you gather all of them, you cannot take it onto to the next one. When you enter the next one, you will find out that it's going to what? Be so easier for you. That is how it is. I am a testimony to that. I am a testimony to that. Are we together now? So, it presents opportunities. You see this law of rejection there? Look at the last paragraph. It says, it presents opportunities to grow. Have you seen what I said now? You're growing. As I tell you no, you're growing. Opportunities to identify your conversion rate, which refers to the percentage of people that buy from you compared to those who speak to you. Because there are some people in this line of business, they'll keep talking, they will never buy from you. What are some people? They will talk, and they will buy. What are some people? They will talk, and they will still buy. Okay, Now, let us, based on this same fear of rejection, let us see what it still entails. Don't forget, I'm telling you that the state of, that law of rejection states that you need to be comfortable with rejection because it's the beginning of what? Selling. Now, look at it. Look at this now. Look at this formula. This formula can help you in law of rejection. If for every 10 person you speak to, all right, 2 people buy from you, it means that your conversion rate is 20%. So if you want 4 people to buy from you, how many people are you going to talk to? Do you see the math now? You will what? Put extra strength, extra effort to talk to more people, so that you will also get what? It's just like when you are looking for people to attend a ceremony or something that you are organizing. If you want 100 people to attend, please, are you going to go and look for only 100 people? If you look for 100 people, how many people come for your program? 5 or 10. So it means that you need to go and look for what? 1,000 people. So that at least minimum, as worst as it may be, 70 to 80 can come for your program. So it's that same formula apply here. Look at it. You spoke to 10 persons, 8 people rejected you, but 2 people what? Bought into what you said. So if it's that way, you also need to talk to another 10 more people so that you can also get another extra what? 2 people. Meaning if you want to get 10 people, you need to talk to 10 times. If you want to get 10 people, you need to talk to 10 times 10, which is what? 100 persons. So for every 100 person, you get 10 people that will buy products. It's a formula. So it clearly states what could be your advantage or opportunity in sales of what? Rejection. Because it's not possible that it's all the people that you talk to, all of them will reject you. Some people must give you audience. Some people will reject you. Some people will give you audience, but will not buy your product. While some people will give you audience and still what? Buy into your product. It's in such it's in that phase. Now, law of the product. For you to position yourself as a real estate consultant and not a salesperson, you have to abide by this. It states that no product, no sale. Imagine you going out half-baked, you don't know anything about real estate, you don't know much about property. You now go out and begin to market. Sir, we are selling in Epe. The person now asks you, okay, so that Epe now, what is the topography? You begin to look at it. Sir, what did you say? Topography. The topography is like that now. Yes, the topography is like that. Can you imagine? The topography is like that. Okay, the topography is like that. Okay, so no problem. So what about the title now? What title does he have? What is the state of his C of O? You begin to look at it. It be like it seems that the company does not have C of O in the property yet. But sir, I'm telling you that the property is genuine, it's real. Is that what he's asking you? Because you don't have what? The knowledge. So imagine if you're this kind of realtor, will you make sales? No. That is why this place it states that what? No products, no sales. So in sales, the first thing you must have is a good knowledge of your products. People love to buy from people that understand their products. They can explain it. No matter the question that is being thrown at you, you'll be able to defend yourself. When you can do that, now you will they know. They don't go look for mediocre. That is why if you know your product, look at it, said 99% knowledge is not good enough. So if you know your product 100%, are you aware that you will become an excellent salesperson? Remember the first slide, that can sell an ordinary product rather than a mediocre salesperson selling the what? An excellent product. Real estate is an excellent product. So it also means that it needs you to be at your very best. You must know everything A to Z. That's why I keep hammering on our platform every time. Please save these documents, those videos, those flyers on your WhatsApp personal information. It's not when you're with clients or prospects, you will not come to Affable World Class or Affable School of Realtors. Please, about the video, send me video now. It's very urgent. It's urgent. Urgent for who? But if you have that video in your what? Possession, it's just for you to just go to your WhatsApp DM and just write Affable. Once you just type Affable, it will take you there. You will not say, sir, this is the video. It shows you are ready. If you're there in front of the man, say, okay, let me see the video. You now say, sorry, sir, excuse me, let me call so that you will send me the video. You have what? Killed yourself already. All the videos of all the properties are now on the market. They are in my phone. I don't ask anybody for it. All the flyers are within my graphs. I will show you immediately. In fact, I will open my phone and begin to show you. We'll watch it together. See this one. I will show you Affable. I will show you independence layout. I will show you PEP. I will show you. You see, I have all of them. Then you will not make your choice. It shows that I'm serious. I know what I want. 100% knowledge. This is because the deeper your product knowledge, the more persuasive you can become. Persuasive there simply means no matter the amount of questions that is thrown at you, you will what? Stand your ground. And you will have more points to discharge so that your prospect or clients will believe you more and what? Buy into your product. That is why that boy, that small boy of Aquarina at the Aquafina was able to make that sales. And today he's also an ambassador of what? Aquafina water. The guy they opened a store for him, loaded it with product for free. Babana is an employer of that small boy, is now an employer of labor. So that is it, 100% knowledge. I go to the next one. Law of the niche. Niche simply means something like that thing that is of close benefit. That close benefit. You can see the diagram there. You can see the pictogram of the diagram. You can see there are so many people there. But that person is circling the exact audience he or she wants to work with. They said jack of all trades, master of none. You there, or you know there anywhere. Choose one. Be specific. Be specified in one particular product. There is a guy. There is one man that I know. He bought a particular product. He displayed the product online. You understand? One of his followers now said, bros, why now you didn't buy this product from me? It's not fair. It's not fair. And I'm one of your followers. Do you know the reply of that man? He said, the reason I did not buy from you because I don't even know what you're doing. Today you will post phone. Tomorrow you will post gown. Next tomorrow you will post engine spare parts. Next tomorrow you will post jewelries. Or which one you will do? Today, if you on the other part, today you post land, property, video of a property. Tomorrow you drop a quotation on real estate. Next tomorrow you snap a picture where you're putting on Affable Homes kits, probably inside Affable Homes office. You keep doing this kind of thing every day for the next 2 months. Please, if somebody meets you, the person will refer you as what? A real estate consultant, because that is what the person has actually seen you are what? Exhibiting. So the law of the niche states that you are not sent to everyone, so don't try to get everyone's attention. That is the law of niche. Know your what? Audience. Know the people that you're supposed to talk to. I mentioned it before. Imagine you going to go and meet Affable. What are you looking for there? Real estate. Except if you're selling dry gin, then you can go and meet Affable man. He will answer you. So you know the kind of people that you're supposed to be, like going to CWO meeting. Is it not so? Like going to Umuada meeting, going to Umuna meeting, going to your estates, the estates where you live in Lagos. When they're having a meeting, do you know you can talk about real estate there? Even in church, you can conduct a 1-day business, 1-hour business summit. Is that not the right place to go to? That is what we are talking about. You cannot go to, because you're seeing Mama Amaka, she's always doing morning cry, pushing the word of God. Then one early morning around 6 o'clock, you carry megaphone. I can say, hey, real estate is the 18th today. Oh, come and buy into real estate. Are you normal? It does not work that way. You understand? You must have a particular niche. The set target of people that you are what? Trying to what? talk to or make them understand that they can become investors in real estate, of course with Affable Limited, or they can even become realtors so that they can also make money from it. I go to the next law, which is the law of research. The law of research, it states that you must understand your prospects so that you can understand where your product can be of value to the prospects. Now, let me read what you say. They say, research about your prospect. Always study the vocabulary of the industry you may be prospecting to penetrate. This will create a feeling of rapport when engaging with prospects in that industry. You need to know the person that you're talking to. Know the kind of thing that, imagine, okay, you see somebody that owns one shop in Alaba. The way that you're going to prospect the person that owns one shop in Alaba and the way that you prospect to someone like Dangote, are they the same thing?
No.
Do you get it now? When I meet somebody that has a shop in Alaba, do you know that I can tell the person about installment payments? Do you see it now? Sir, I know that you might not have the money in bulk, but you can start with this little sum. Then with this limited number of months or time, you can complete the payment. But when I meet Dangote, I allow you, okay, let me tell you, do you know you can buy 20,000 acres of land and use it for social. Do you see that the talk has changed? It's not the same thing I'm telling A that I'll be telling B. So you must understand, make research on your words, prospects. Very, very important. Yes, according to the level of the person. The next one, it says, law of the first statement states that in a busy world, your first statement must grab the prospect's attention, then elicit the response. Tell me more. Simply means when you want to talk to somebody, let that first thing that you will tell the person, make the person very eager to want to hear more. I told you when we started this class, I told you that when I see somebody, I'll tell the person, sir, look at it. We just passed a particular slide, law of research. I've made a research on somebody I want to talk to. I noticed that the man is into textile. The man is into poultry. For instance, textile and poultry. I meet the man and say, sir, you're actually doing well. I know I used to buy your poultry products from so store and so place. And then your textile industry, I look at it, that's what I'm putting on now. That you're actually doing well. I love your merchandise. Do you know that even with this textile and poultry business you're doing, I can actually tell you another business that you can use to make 1.2 million in 14 days. Please, you can see that I have praised and acknowledged the person for the already existing business that he or she is doing. And I'm also telling the person that you can also business can want to add more money to their money. Is it not so? Every business, typical ordinary businessman wants to add more money to their money. That is why Dangote is almost everywhere. If you leave him, you will see Dangote Real Estate PLC tomorrow. Are we together now? So, by the time I let out this kind of statement, that is my first statement. Please, there is no way that man will not say, are you serious? Tell me, how is that possible? Do you get it now? The person will see that to watch, hear you out. And with that, you will now begin to dish out all that you have in your words. As now, look at it. It says, your first statement should be a summary of the value you offer. Because all those things, by the time I finish telling the person, I will not tell the person how you can earn that what? 1.2 million. But that was the first thing I told the person. How? That how is now the full explanation. It is very key to understand the end result of clients buying your product. Now look at this. Look at the next slide. Look at it. It said, this is your first statement now when you meet your prospects. This is an example. It says, I help salaried individuals through savings choices achieve financial security for their kids. You are working, you're a working class mom or a working class dad, and this person is telling you that I can help you secure the financial security of your own kids. You'll be like, Then you now continue, you now say, do you answer? In this regard, a lot of customers have called me lately to thank me for making their lives easier. Would you want to know why? This prospect can then say, okay, tell me why. Because the person wants to know why those people are telling you thank you. Are we together now? So you just go to the, it's just like going to the end of your talk, summarize it, go to the end result. The person will now say, how? Then you will now go from the beginning and start telling the person down to the word end. That is what this place is trying to say. Spark up a conversation section or a dialogue that will make the person say, please tell me more, or please I would like to know, or please can you explain better? Let me understand. Not okay, see flyer. I'm a real estate consultant with Affable Limited. My name is Chukwuemeka. Okay, you're not doing debates. Good day, general manager, co-debater, accurate timekeeper, my learned colleague. Okay, calm down. We have been hearing that all along. Tell that person what he or she wants to hear. It is when you will not tell that person, say, tell me more, you will not be like, okay, sir, to start with, my name is J. Martins, and I'm working with Affable Limited. The person is already hearing you. Because now him or her say, tell me more. You walk into somebody's shop. Good day, sir, how are you doing? This is your shop. I like this clothes. You know, you can even start with window shopping. You can start with what? Window shopping. In fact, there is even one that I ever bought. I entered the cosmetic shop. The woman was selling soap. I bought soap. But the woman gave me all the ears in the world. Because what? I'm already her customer. So you can go at that to that extent that you just enter, you carry flyer and give somebody and you start talking blah 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 blah. No, that's not what they want at that moment. So I go to the next one. So that is what? The law of the first statement. Very important. Then this one is working for me very well. Law of testimonials, law of testimony. This one is working for me very well. Do you know why it's working for me? Because of I have in so many ways always been making myself uncomfortable so that my clients or my prospects will be more comfortable. The way you make your bed is the way you will lie on it. The way I handle my clients, the way I take care of them like this. In fact, I practically run all their errands for them, making life easier and sweet for them. Now, you see somebody that is, you have two people that are providing services for you. You have two people that are providing service for you. This service A is always strenuous. Service B is a little bit a lot easier. Which one will you be collecting? Is it not service B? Yes. It's service B. You understand? You know what you want. So make your customers or your clients or your prospects, treat them as kings or queens that they are. Now look at this law of testimonials. It states that what other clients say about your products will greatly influence the prospect's expectation of your products. I have a client that finished paying for a bosom. He's supposed to be here today, but rain the third day. Now the guy needs a hand called me say, J. Martins, I'm coming tomorrow with my friend. He likes the product because I showed him the picture. I don't know if I saw the pictures of the bosom, the perimeter fencing and the. You saw it, Abi? Immediately I showed him because the guy bought the bosom when it was 1.8, and within 2 weeks the bosom became 2.5. What an investment, Abi! So Baba go tell a friend. The guy was not like, why you no tell me when you dey do your own now? It's not fair now. Why you do like this? So that his friend is now disturbing my customer, my client, to bring me here. And at the end of everything, that one is proposing to even pay initial deposit of about 1 point something million. I don't know that person though, until I see that person here. Do you understand what is happening now? Referrals. God bless you. You just got the English. The English is what? Referrals. That is English. If your clients or your customer can refer your business, you have made it. You have made it. I'm telling you before. You have made it. Because number one, no stress of doing marketing again. Please, will somebody market MTN for you? In short, if we drop MTN, Glo, etc., which network will you use? Isn't that MTN? MTN will not forget this advert that are doing up and down. They are just wasting their money. We know it's MTN. We know. Because one or two persons around, if you are doing something with network, we say, now, can you useless network here? The person will ask you, can network in the use here? And you say, like, of one network, of who's here, it's in the use. It's supposed to use the MTN. You don't see MTN, MTN know that you are doing that thing for them that moment. That is referral. So if somebody can refer, if your client can refer, what am I going to say, sir? You know, when we are talking about our core values, that's accountability, transparency, this, that. I used to hammer on integrity. Your hands should be always straight. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be you. Let me give you an example. There is somebody that bought products. You know, we are in the season of if you pay outright, you get a standing fan. Is it also? Yes. When I was marketing, I forgot to tell that person about the standing fan. The man paid. Where the person said, please bring my receipt and my contract of sale the next day to his office. Please leave that person. Sorry, baby. So, when I was going there, and I said, this man paid outright. The man has already qualified the word, get a word, fan. I took the fan along with him. Normally, do you know what I'm supposed to do to that fan? I'm supposed to come out. Do you get the point now? Who knows this fan? I need fan. As supposed to come out, I said, I am giving this man the what earned it. Yes. So when I went there, it was like, Oganka Hebrew fan, which one be this one? I now told him, sir, because you paid outright, I forgot to tell you that you stand a chance of winning a fan, and this is fan because this year we are going to be what? 10 years in real estate business. The man was like, oh wow, are you for real? Thank you very much. So this is a token of appreciation for what? Buying from us in Affable Homes Limited. And I'm telling you, I'm talking to you now, the man is working on 2 people to buy property from us. Testimony. Integrity. More money for me. Thank you very much. Ezio Mubem. Do you understand? Ezio Mubem. Shall set you free. No, shall set me free. Of course. So you see that thing the Bible said is not right. Say the truth and let me set you free. Because if I how much fan, let's say 60,000. Now the product that they buy is now going to get more than 500,000 as commission. Who lose? Who we gain? So if I corner 60,000, I have blocked roads for what? Other millions. Because who knows? If those people come, they say, oh, you paid outright. They gave you fan. Those one will pay outright. I will give them fan. What do you think those other two will do? They will keep telling other people. And I said, they work out, they go. My mom will say, man, just they keep my hands straight and let your man come my way. Chicken now. That is the law of what? Testimonies. I go to the next one. Law of qualifying. Okay? Law of what? Qualifying. You can see we have a sales funnel. A sales funnel, which is what? It starts with leads. Leads are when you speak, when you prospect. Take for instance now, you go online, you tell people about real estate. Then under the caption of that content that you have created, either the video or your content, you now say, for more inquiries, come to my WhatsApp DM. You know you have spoken to so many people. Now you want to work with what? Law of niche. Who remind me what is law of niche again? Specific set number of people. Thank you very much. Set of people. Now, those people that followed you to your WhatsApp DM, I hope you know that those are your leads. Are we together now? Leads. Don't forget leads. Yes, that is the red funnel. They are your leads. They're not your prospects. Yes. Are you together now? Now, when they now join you in your WhatsApp, they have joined a particular platform that you have created on your WhatsApp. There and then you keep dropping information for them. See, this is why real estate is the business of 21st century. This is why real estate can stand out among other businesses. Import and exportation, oil, this one, selling of clothes and this one. Why you keep doing that thing? I hope you know that when you create platform, there is something that some people will be doing. You'll be saying what? Chimedere left.
Yes.
This one, left. The other one, left. Left. Then some people say, who added me to this group? Now them, click, enter. They'll see us who see added me here. So now village people add you. Do you understand? Then at the end of everything, those people that are now remaining after the lefty people has left, you will see some of them that will begin to tell you, okay, this land, where is it? Can you tell me more about this land? Anybody that does that inside your WhatsApp platform is your what? Thank you very much. Are you understanding the sales funnel now? Are you understanding the sales funnel now? It started from what? You went generally, publicly. And then some people followed you. You led them, that's why it's called lead, into a certain what? Platform. And then in that platform, you keep dropping vibes, values, information to make them understand why they joined you in that platform. As I'm telling you this thing, learn how to pick what I'm saying and try it yourself. It helps. If you notice, once in a while, we used to drop some educative, even chairman, sometimes he would drop some kind of informative or educative post on the platform. Are you not saying it? Yeah. That kind of thing, when you copy it, you go and post it in that your platform. Yeah. Use it now. Post them. They are very important. Keep the ground running, not the kind of running that people is doing. You know, people say keep the ground running. But you keep your ground running positively, with positive information, positive vibes. That's what I posted yesterday. I said I am Mr. J. Martins. I know that the country is hard, but I want to tell you that all is well, even inside this deep well. Put a smile on your face today. 3 people called me because of that, and they said, "Nah, you saved me from serious IDP this afternoon." Do you see that? Put a smile on your face. All is well, even inside this deep well. You see that kind of word? You're using it to what? Bring solace to the mind of what? Troubled individuals. As the case may be. Now, after much people, let's say about 10 people, okay? Tell me more. Don't forget the law of rejection will also come in. Yes. All these laws I'm telling you, play the experiences that you will see as a real estate consultant. You understand? Not because 10 people told you tell me more, that 10 of them will buy. They are your leads, and now your prospects, but doesn't mean they will buy. At the end of the day, 2 will now finally say, okay, can you send me your account number? Or let's say 5 might say, okay, I want to go for inspection. And they finally went for inspection. 3 will now be like, I think I like this thing. Let me actually do it. Let me give me your account number. 3 say, give me your account number. 1, pay. 2 that collected account number. You keep calling them. They keep giving you excuses. Have you seen how it goes down? At the end of the day, at the end of all those exercises, you got 1 customer. That person that finally pays, that gave you what? Transaction successful, is now your customer. Did you see how the law of qualifying works? Are we together now? That is how it works. First of all, you go around, you pack as many as possible through your content sharing, through the video that you made, or through whatever you share. Okay? So you go around, you speak to all and sundry, you create a source where all of them are going to join. And in that place, you keep explaining to them additional value, letting them understand your product the more, and how it's going to be of value to them, especially in this economic crisis. At the end of everything, some of them responded to what you are saying in that platform, and at the end of everything, 5 or 3 makes a move, then 2 asks the account number and finally pays. You have achieved your aim. You see that thing that you did? You see that thing that you did? Alright, you see that thing that you did? Repeat it again. It is going to work for you. Now, for example, if you saw that you wanted, if you saw what you wanted, are you in a position to make a decision right now? Who else would we need to discuss with before you make a final decision? Or this is just an experiment, then for an example, but just follow what I said based on this particular place. This leads, prospects, and customers. As it stands now, I have so many leads. I'm trying to see how I can consign them to what? Becoming my what? Prospects. We're using what? Law of the niche. Do you understand? And when you get that law of the niche, be ready to apply law of what? Law of what? Rejection. Alright. So let's go to the next one. It says law of successful selling and sales excellence. Law of presence. People want to work with you physically. Okay, let me ask this question. How do you feel dealing with somebody physically than over the phone? Which one do you prefer? Physical. In fact, I feel more comfortable when I am persuading you to buy property from Affable homes one-on-one than speaking with you on the phone or even what? Chatting with you. Because me seeing you physically, I will be reading your body language, your reaction. You understand? All those things matters and counts a lot. That's why they say law of presence states that it is easier to get rid of a phone call than it is to get rid of a human body. They say when using the telephone, always remember it is not to close a sale, especially if you don't receive payment or deliver your product to the prospects over the telephone. Rather, the aim of the telephone should always to book and what? Appointment. Whenever I say, okay, sir, how do I get to meet you? Let us see this kind of phone conversation. See the next line. Based on law of presence. See this next line. Here is an example of phone conversation to book an appointment on the telephone. I'll give you an example now. It says, this is me now. I'm Jay Martin speaking. I said, good morning, Mr. Caleb. My name is Jay Martins. Look at he said, applying law of first statement here now. I said, I'm Jay Martins and I'm aware that you are a printer and you're also a designer, a clothes designer, because as I'm talking to you, I have one of your designs at home. You'll be like, oh really? You say yes, and I love it, it fits me so well. As a matter of fact, 2 of my clients are coming to your company to also get this design. Oh, that would be so nice. Law of first statement, that's what I say apply. But sir, nevertheless, actually I was calling to let you know that I can also help you add to the loss that you have. Teach you how you can be able to make 1.2 million in just 10 days. And I say, how can I meet with you for 3 minutes? There is something I would like to show you. You see it now. Then if you want, you can even send the person some videos or some testimony or whatever. Do you know that thing will make the person say, oh really? You know what? How is your Thursday like? First of all, I have given the person a heads up, a thumbs up on the particular product or service he or she is rendering, that I'm even enjoying it. And I also want to offer more deal and more help to add more value or more money to his pocket. I've busted the person's brain by salutation and hailing him for what he has done. And I also want to add value to whatever he's doing. Won't that person give you an appointment? Try not to do that deal on the phone. Let the aim to be what? Go and meet the person. Let's not be on a busy schedule. Let the person give you about 3 to 5 minutes. And don't be surprised. The receptionist will be waiting for you. They'll be like, oh, okay, Mr. J. Martins. All right, just hold on. He will call you. Because you're not coming to ask him for urgent pay. You're not coming to ask the person for what? Loan. Rather, you're coming to give the person what? Value. So the person will give you audience. If it's one of those village people that are always calling for money, they will not be like, yeah, if one Chukwemeka come, don't tell him I'm not around, tell him I've traveled. Do you understand my point now? But when that J Martins come, let me know so that I'll ask him to call. So that is it. You see 2 different things now. You know, and I say the process of like what is it to say, I wish to tell you over the phone, but it's really important and show you. I promise I won't take more than 3 minutes of your time because I really know that you are a busy person. So this kind of conversation is very, very important. Don't do your deal on the phone. Don't sell everything. It is better you go physically than you what? Talk on the phone. Except if the person is a far away distance. Like there's some people that are in US, some people that are in Canada, everything has to be a phone. In fact, as a matter of fact, video call. do video call with the person. You understand? I've gone for inspection by myself, and I did video call for someone that was in London. See, this is how you do it. Okay, see now, this is the property. You see that I was telling you. See that place. Video call. You see how? I was not talking to the person. I was what? Doing video call, and that one was making it look more real. Now we have another one, which is what? Law of first impression. People used to mess up with this one, because somebody is putting on short sneaker and maybe one Nike shirt and pants. The person now passes and says, "My friend, I don't see what you're doing." You don't know whether that person that you're touching is actually the person you came to meet. So courtesy is demanded at every point in time. They say respect is what? Reciprocal. Respect a small child, that small child will respect you. Especially these are 21st century children. That their eye has what? Open. Now this first law of expression states that the aim of a first expression is to cause a mental what? Interruption. This will determine if the person wants to do business with you. Now it's very easy. Look at it. Practical this thing. How to create first impression. How does it work? Look at it. People often say you never got a second chance to make a first impression. And that is actually quite true, which is why it's so important to start on the right foot. First of all, as a man, at least you need to yesterday I was coming back from work. I wanted to meet one pharmaceutical man. He owns chains of pharmaceutical stores. I wanted to go and meet him so that I can book an appointment with him. But I noticed that I have not trimmed my hair. And I was putting on white. I know after the day's work, sun, dirty, everything, my color might be what? Shining black. My armpits might be what? Sweaty. Do you know what I did? I said no, see further notice. After I barb my hair, I will go and meet that man. First impression matters. This is now. After I barb my hair, which I plan to barb before the week runs out, I will go and meet him so that I will look smooth, neat, clean, and fresh. Do you understand? So at the time man look at me and say, "Oh, this kind of person is not a tout, he's not a lousy person." As a lady, look neat. Even if it's low cut, palm your hair well. If it's hair that you braided, try to brush it, let everything look what? Okay and nice. Apply gel or whatever. Clean shave, you can see there. One smile. Hi! I remember my lecturer at school, he said, one first expression you should always give is, even if you have not eaten, give us a fake smile. That because you're doing fast in 6 to 6, not be that person where you want to go with dying person. No. Give the person what? Fake smile. Rub Vaseline on your face. Let your face be shiny. Let it be as if you're eating, at least you're eating 5 loaves of bread and salad with the chicken. You had buffet. You even had buffet. Yes, not today your stomach. You understand? It was a smile. Of course, feel confidence. This is another thing that is killing people. See, no matter who you are, I'm always confident. I've met with P2B. I've met with Wiki that is giving problem. I've met with what's the name of Willie Obiano. I've met with the former Minister of Education before Wiki took over acting. I've met with all these people. And I was like 22, 23, 24 years old when all these things were happening. But you need to see the way I will dress with my suit like this, and the way I'm talking, my utterance, the person will be like, you will give me audience. You'll be like, this person that is not rejected, because of course I know my product, I know my audience, I know what I want to tell you. You cannot do two things that's in my mind. You know, go beat me. Rather, you will say no. So you know, go beat me. Yes. You understand? So have that confidence. Have that confidence. Formal dressing also matters a lot. There's the kind of people that you wear. You mind the kind of dressing you wear. If it's those kind of people that are all these women that carry church in the head, if you go and be wearing open shoulder and open breast for them, what are not there for you? Do you understand? You know the kind of person. That's why you say make research on the prospect that you want to meet. Then you know the kind of attitude or the kind of impression you need to give that person. If that person is all these short people, you will just come out and say, "Hey, sister, may the peace of the Lord be with you." Even if you don't believe that the peace of the Lord will be with that person. But you are what? Giving that person the impression that give herself in a Jeep walker. Do you understand my point? Then firm handshake for a man. Give firm handshake. Learn how to shake. Look at it as a man. Look at it. Hello, sir. It's not when you come to it. Hello, sir. How you doing? How you doing? What kind of thing is this? Hello, sir. How you doing? Yes. Nice to meet you. Thank you for ordering this invitation. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. That's what I'm doing. Not that you break the man's hand. You understand? Thank you very much. Then what you do this. So I go to the next slide. So you can see what first impression talk about. You see, before people summarize everything. They say good-looking people, beautiful food, and beautiful places makes a lot of. Do you know that you can invite your prospect for dinner in Kilimanjaro or in Mr. Biggs? Let's look at the next slide. Some people don't know how to. Some people don't know their dress code. When you're wearing black suit, you will not be wearing ash shoe. Does it make sense? Black goes for black. You can see now. You can see what we have there. You can wear ash suits and wear black shoe or what? Brown shoe. You can see how it goes. This one is for men. You can see. You can see more for men. I don't know. I'm coming down for that of female. You can see black shoes go with black belts. Are we together now? And you should know where you should wear flats or suede or normal shoe, as the case may be. And the color of ties that go with color of shirts or dresses that you're wearing. Then for ladies, look at it. Selection matters. Modern professional outfits, be it trousers, be it skirts. You have to understand all these things. I told you, the person that you're going to meet is also assessing you. You're going to research under your potential clients or prospects. As you're making research on the person is also studying you. Don't wear high heel, that heel that is so long that you wear and enter Cubana club. You wear tanga and meet one prospect. The person will see you as what? Akunakuna. Yes. Are we together now? You need to know the kind of outfit that you're wearing to a particular occasion. Try to make up. Try to use body deodorant. Always have a pen and a jotter with you wherever you're going to. It makes you look professional and smart. Don't buy, see my bag, if you open my bag, every day, every time I have pen with me.
Why?
Good question, why? Are you aware that pen can make you to lose a deal? Somebody, if imagine you go to meet a client, a prospect, and the person says, okay, give me your pen, let me write out your company's visit. And the person says, I don't have. It don't be for too often like that. That is the end. Oh, do you want the man to go and be looking for pen for you? It's not possible. Just for you to be on the safe side, have a pen. And look at, it's not any kind of pen. You can see the pen that we tick green there. A doctor can carry cheap outfit that is +1 today book and walking up and down. Exercise book that they gave you in the party. You know, exercise book that they gave your daughter in birthday party in school. You carry it and be writing some information for me. Look for confirm, you know, all these first bank kind of jotter. If we have people who have that kind of jotter, we give some people that kind of jotter. You have that kind of jotter, you can see mama is with one. You understand? Even if we not give you, you can buy. They are selling it. If there is one that is at the size of my palm, you can buy all this little. Let them be in your watch, in your purse, and your handbag. I go continue. You can see more dress code. Inappropriate attires also matters. Okay, if you're putting on jeans, don't get before the jeans from under. If you're putting on flats, let it look like it's matching well with your watch. Let the flat shoe match well with the kind of pant trouser you're putting on. Understand? Imagine this sandals on. Look at this sandal. What kind of dressing is this? Somebody is putting on that very nice trouser, but look at the sandal. Even the sandal is even oversized. Do you understand? And so on and so forth. Look at the next one. Rolling up of sleeves. You understand? Look at the kind of bags you're supposed to carry. Do you see it now? When meeting all this kind of people, you get. You're not a schoolboy. You shouldn't carry this kind of school bag and walking up and down. Inappropriate attires. Look at it. Avoid wearing pants or skirts that are too short because it might pass as what? Being immature, which is true. Me, I can't even be comfortable wearing this kind of trouser. It does not make sense. You can see the personal grooming. See beards. I'm not saying you should not get their beard, but let your beards be what? Well trimmed. Even as a lady, look at it, you can see the two ladies. This one is well trimmed. The other one is not well trimmed. Are we together now? Always take a handkerchief with you and use what? Facial powder. Yes. Apply hanky on your what? Handkerchief and what? Apply on your face. And dab it. Yes, it's dabbing. It's called dabbing. Okay. More slides. Look at the next one. You can see dresses. Even for the men, you can see color selection is very important. Color selection is very, very what? Important. Even as a lady, they are all important. You should know how to make selections. Let it not be color riots. Except if you're going for a party, but if you're going for a occasion, let it not be color riots. Now look at this one. This is very important. See, it says the only time your dressing rooms matter is when you are too rich or too young. This person here is Elon Musk. If not possible, I think he's the richest man in the world. Elon Musk has the right to wear singlet and boxers to his office. Will you do anything to him?
No.
He has the right to do that because he's so rich. He doesn't need your money himself. If you want to patronize, Bola don't patronize. This computer robot will be working for him. Do you understand? Or if you're too young, like this little girl now, what does the little girl do? You understand? But as we are now, mature ladies, men and women, you should be very mindful of your dressing. We have casual dressing. We have executive dressing. We have business approach work dressing. We even have freestyle work dressing. It depends. The occasion that you're going for determines the kind of dressing that you want. Law of routine. It says that if you consistently seek prospects daily, the time will come when prospects will start seeking you. Tom, this is that. If every time you're seeking for prospects, how can you be seeking for prospects every time you're making posts on real estate every day? Posts on real estate. Should be the prospect you're looking for every day. One day somebody will call you what? Madam Popo, Mr. Affable Homes. And with that, any point in time that that person needs a particular thing to know or wants to venture into real estate, who will they call? You will call you. That is the law of what we say. I go to the next one. Law of tracking. It has to do with follow up. Always follow up on the list that you have. It's not after when you go out. You look at it, says not every prospect will buy immediately. I hope you know that. It's not everybody that you have prospected that will buy immediately. But that doesn't mean that they will not buy your product. They just want you to be persuaded and for you to persuade them more. So for you to persuade them more, you have to what? Keep reminding them. That's something I used to do every month. I used to do what they call WhatsApp broadcast. Yes. Going the extra miles is very important. Now, when we talk about going the extra mile, I don't need to read what is here. Let me tell you what it implies. Do you know that people that you're prospecting, they are human beings? They might be passing through a lot. Take for instance now, somebody that you're prospecting might lose one of his or her loved one. Are you aware? Do you know that a kind show of affection and love going to the person to sympathize with the person, probably giving the person like, I'm using this 5,000 to come and say I'm sorry for the loss of your father or the loss of your mother. Do you know that you have gone an extra mile? Are you aware? Do you know that even picking the phone to call that person? Now, how are you doing now? How is business today? Should you know that don't talk about real estate, don't talk about property. Just check on the person to know how the person is faring. That alone, you have got what? An extra mile. Something like this is well advisable. There is one of my clients that lost the mother. Every week, I put it as alarm. Every week, call or chat this man up. I do that. Every week. He's on instrumental payment, but you can see that I'm going the extra mile to what? Show my affection and love towards the person. Because the person actually need that thing now. He doesn't. You didn't. You don't need to go and remind him. Oh, guy, you don't say you never pay for this month. What kind of human being are you? Don't you have sympathy? So that's what we talk about extra minds. And this is the end of the class.